Okay, when you begin to draw an object, it's important to take a minute or two and just take a look at it. Don't be too quick to start drawing. Just look at, is it long? Is it tall? How many different parts there are? And just take a minute to observe it. Okay, then what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna lightly, really lightly, can barely see what I'm doing here. I'm just gonna go, I think it looks about that big, sort of, kind of, right? Just enough for you to say, I'm just drawing mine a little bit darker, just enough for you to see it, and I'm gonna guess, and I'm like, I don't know, I think it's kind of like that. That's just the first step, just to get it on the piece of paper. Is it the right size? Is it gonna fit? I'm like, okay, close enough. And then now I'm going to proceed to step 2. So step 1, just lightly sketch her out. And then step 2 is now you need to stop and do the math. And I don't think people realize how much math is actually involved in drawing. That's okay. It's going to be really easy math. In fact, I think we're only ever going to do halves of stuff. Okay, so first thing I'm going to do is go to the actual object and start checking the math. And this is how we check proportions, right? So the word in art, when we're talking about sizes, we're usually talking about proportions. So I'm going to take my finger and I'm going to go from here to here. That's that high. And then I want to compare the height to the width. So I know from the bottom of the wheels to the roof was about this big. And now I'm going to turn this way. And I'm like, oh, it's the same width as it is height. Okay, cool, that's good to know. And then if I'm not moving my fingers, and I slide this way, and I'm like, well, hey, this part of it is just slightly bigger than that. Okay, so that gives me some information. So I'm just ignoring this part out here and this part out here for a minute. So I'm just gonna check my math again. So from here to here, and then that part's just a little bit bigger. Okay, so now I can go back to my drawing, and I can go from here to here, and from here to here. I should just be a little bit bigger. Yep, I'm a little bit bigger. Right? So the first time I drew it, I had it way out here. That's why you draw really light, because those first lines, they never stay. All right, so what was the other math I knew? Let's go back again. The width of the train is the same as the height of the train. The width of the train is the same as the height of the train. Okay, so I know what the width is. So now, starting at the bottom, then I can do the height. So I'm just using my fingers to go from here to here. Now, at this point, if you want to get in a ruler and start using a ruler to do all of this, that's fine. I find it much easier just to do it like this. Okay, so now I've got that. This is right, this is right. Now the height of this, because I just guessed the first time. So now I'm going to go, and again, from the bottom to here is this high. What can we compare that to? So I said, I always like to do halvesies. So half of the height is right here. And if you look, this is just a little bit above half. So we're gonna go this way, half is right there. Yeah, I'm gonna go just a little bit above half, and I'm going to get that proportion. All right, what else do we need to know? We need to know the size of these parts here, and they are the same, which means I'm just gonna divide it in half. Okay, anything else I need yet? This part sticks out, so now I'm gonna do these parts. This part sticks out just a little bit here, and it sticks out a little bit here, and this part sticks out a little bit here, and then there's a really long piece that just sticks out over there. Again, if I want to know the right math, I'll go from the end of here to here, and I'll compare it. It's a little bit over halfway. Again, I just use halves. So then on my drawing, it's from there to there. Hey, good job. All right, and I've got another little piece that sticks out right here. And that's the start of my cubes. So I've got every part of that. Okay. So at this point, I'm going to go ahead and do the math and figure out these two cylinders. All right, so the one cylinder, I'm just kind of faking at the beginning, right? There's something here, and there's something here, And again, I'm just doing the math. I don't care too much about the shape. And when I tilt the train, you can see a little bit better. This cylinder is just slightly above the roof, so I know the top of it is there. And this one is considerably above the roof, so we're gonna make it even taller. And again, I'm not worrying about drawing the shapes of the forms yet. I'm just getting my math done. All right, what else do I need? My trains, the wheels, sorry, for the train. So if we look at the top, it comes just below that line, and it is just over from this thing. So that means it starts here. The one tire, the front of the wheel goes to about the middle of that. And again, I'm just going to, I'm not actually even drawing it yet. I'm just trying to get the size. And then the size is the same over here. It's in the middle. So it's right from there to here, to here, to here. That's the first step in drawing, is to look at the proportions and to figure out the math.